What about the cross-chain apps? You told me that this
so
is the second
messaging
one.
layers are not only used for bridging in general. You can use those also to send other type of message, but in a sense you are just sending input from one chain to another, and you can even avoid to have contracts in certain cases. But let's say in what we are building, which is a cross-chain lending protocol, you have the opportunity to have collateral on a chain and borrow against this collateral on another chain without having any bridging. So what you are sending from a chain to another is basically a message that says, for example, you have on Ethereum $100 of Bitcoin as a collateral, so it means that you can borrow on Solana, for example, $50.
Wow, it's great.
Yeah, so but you don't have any bridging involved. It's purely sending messaging with the information, so you can send this information towards the destination.
What about the target audience for the DeFi market, for DeFi protocols? Who are you targeting?
We are also there a bit different than the standard DeFi protocol, because we of course want to have the DeFi degen, let's say, and that's the one that also does leverage trading on the app. They are more involved, but also we believe that we need to expand this, because otherwise we will never reach the 160 million of Binance, right?
Get your idea.
So we, for example, built the Folks Academy, which is a great tool where new users can learn. They can use the testnet, but also we make very great material for them to learn. We try to explain the benefits of using a DeFi protocol rather than other softwares, and then the user decides, right? But with us, they have all the tools to learn. One more thing that we did recently and was pretty hyped, we were the first lending protocol listing as collateral real-world tokenized assets as gold and silver on the permissionless market. This was a pretty big news, because when you compare trading of commodities, even on Revolut or any other fintech app, you buy commodities and then they sit there, you hope they grow in price. But if you do this on DeFi, one click and you can take a loan, and no one is able to stop you from taking the loan. Let's say fintech users that might be used to buy commodities, trade commodities, invest in metals, they could do this with us, for example, gold and silver in these two cases, but they would be able to have a secondary market here right after. Let's say you buy gold, you use it as a collateral to borrow more USDC and buy more gold, so you go on a leverage. And this is pretty powerful when also trying to expand your user base, because in this sense you go over what is standard DeFi users that wants only crypto, but if you give also other assets that are RWA, then the audience is much wider in a sense. And then it's also a mix of factors, like how easy it is to use. Do you have tutorial to train to onboard new users? But that's where we believe that we should go as an industry.